It is for this reason that they were to be obedient to their human master. Paul then asks that such bondservants be obedient, not with eye service. It is a word used only here and in Ephesians 6:6, the corresponding verses. And it appears to be a word invented by him. There are several words in the New Testament that are not found anywhere else in Greek literature, ancient Greek literature. This is one of them. It would be a Pauline original. There are a couple others in the New Testament outside of Paul that are not found anywhere else. And it's like in English, okay? We will take two words and we'll put them together that nobody has ever used in the history of the world, and you know exactly what he's talking about because we compound words all the time. And that's very easy to do in Greek. It's very common in Greek. You just take this particle and this word, put it together, and you've got something completely different that everybody will understand the first time that they hear it. They'll know exactly what is being said. Every time I give that example, I try to think of something in English, and I can never think of one. And then as soon as I leave and I'm driving home, I think of a great compound word that I make up just for fun. Think of a compound word here. Let's see here.
How about this? A bus where there's a big accident, you could call it a slaughterhouse bus.
There, a slaughterhouse bus, and everybody would know what that's saying. Or you could take two words and combine them, like saying you're a ridiculous painter. So you're a ridiculous painter or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can think of great words when I'm alone. I can never do it when I'm under pressure. Yeah, binocular vision. He made that up when we were at the projects. We go around and we pick up pennies every week. Who can find the most pennies?
Endless supply.
Endless supply of pennies, okay? And one day he said, well, you've got binocular vision. Everybody knows what that means. It's a penny and it's ocular, so binocular. Great. And we do this all the time. Well, Paul has done that here. It is a word used only here, and it appears to be invented by Paul. The use of it is to indicate someone who serves only when the eye is master, when the eye of his master is present. Okay, so not with eye service, and that's a word that is obviously two separate words: eye and service. Eye service. Okay, so we're doing eye service. As soon as the boss leaves, we do something else. So even that is a word that was not originally one word; it was two words that somebody put together. Okay, and that gives the good intent of the Greek there. Okay, so. It's a person who serves only when the eye of his master is present. Okay, what do we say? When the cat's away, the mice will play. Okay, and we talk about that in the work environment all the time. The boss has left, it's time for the mice to play, and everybody goes out and does something they're not supposed to do. Okay, when the master is out, he refuses to conduct his duties as he should. Paul says that this is inappropriate. Rather, a servant is to serve his master in the same manner as he would serve the Lord, which means at all times, because the Lord is always there. The slave knows that he's there. He's always going to try to be pleasing to the Lord. So why does he think he can get away with not being pleasing to his master? Especially now that it's put into the Bible and the Bible says to do so. So now he's under a double obligation.